Welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We are a non-profit to get kids excited about math and science.
All right, thank you for that wonderful introduction. We've got a couple trucks on our workbench today. We're going to be doing some wrench every day, especially in this shelter-in-place environment. So we've got a lot of you guys have been asking, hey, what's been going on with, well, I'll just take the lid off of this, the Traxxas Revo. We are planning our build for the Traxxas Revo. That's what's been going on. It's been on the shelf for a while in the back of a lot of other projects. You know, this time at home has given us some time to work on it, on all these different projects. We'll go over that one a little bit later, so stay tuned. I'm just going to move that to the back here, make some room. This is our, we bought it as a Basiltech NX2 monster truck. It's brushless, it's got this real nice hobby wing system in it. This went for as low as $69 on monoprice.com. They've consequently sold out of it for quite some time. We bought ours for about 80 bucks. You know, they kind of just kept dropping the price on these until they sold out. So I think you know, it's you know, the price of the brushless system in here alone is worth $50-$60. It came with a LiPo battery and a charger, you know, and a 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. You know, really good price for everything that you see here. Fly Sky transmitter and receiver, debadged, of course. But this is a fun little truck. We had a mishap though, where well, we had a couple things. You can check out the video or all the videos on this truck in the play description, in the video description. Excuse me. But we had a lot of fun bashing this truck around. Pretty durable truck. There's some problems out the gate though. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this truck is also known as the Helion Conquest 10MT. That's another name that this goes by, and also the Helion. Or sorry, the HSP Grampus. That G in it can be sometimes confused for a C, so you might see it as the HSP Krampus, which is a bit of a funny name, as is Grampus. That makes you think of like a grandpa. But HSP is the actual manufacturer, you know, the OEM or original equipment manufacturer, and then, you know, other companies like Monoprice, or Basiltech or Helion, which is owned by Hobbytown, you know, put their own labels on these trucks and you know, resell them, so they're white labeled trucks. But yeah, this truck has been a lot of fun. It's got a ball bearing supported wheelie bar too, which is, you know, pretty amazing for this price point. Metal mounting plate for the motor here on the transmission, so real high quality stuff here, even aluminum caps on the shocks. So for 80 bucks, I mean, we couldn't resist. Metal drive shafts. You wouldn't find this even on a Traxxas that cost 3 times, 4 times as much. So again, you know, one of the issues we had was with this transmission, or not this transmission. I just can't think after doing all this running outside here today. So the turnbuckles, or the suspension links here, we had one rip out during a bashing session, and that was a couple months back. Maybe even like, I don't even know, a long time ago. And this truck has just sat on the shelf essentially. Because the Hobbytown, our neighborhood Hobbytown in Sunnyvale shut down, so I couldn't get parts for this except for ordering them online, and you know, I wasn't about to pay, you know, I think it's $8 for the stock part, and have this happen again, and you know, with shipping, I think it probably would have been like 12 bucks, or you know, just for an $80 truck, spending $10 on a suspension tower. not really worth it. You know, some people had said, hey, you can just use super glue, you know, cyanoacrylite or cyanoacrylic, whatever they call it, whatever the chemical name for it is. But you can use that as kind of a short-term fix. But I was just thinking, we've got these Traxxas turnbuckles, adjustable turnbuckles at that. Might as well put one of these in, and these are double supported, or you know, you screw it in and then you put them in a bolt on the other side. So a much better solution here, if it'll fit, which it will. It'll clear that motor plate. So that's what we're gonna do here, and getting access to this should be fairly easy. You guys will see us work on this live here. I don't know what the diameter of these pivot balls are. I could measure it, but you know, we're just gonna go ahead and put a screw on both the sides with the Traxxas style and link. Is this not the right hex size? These aren't the stock wheels either. The stock wheels are pretty garbage. We put on these monster truck tires, 2.8-inch monster truck tires off of an ECX Ruckus. You guys know that we're a big fan of those. So I'm just gonna make sure that the length of these is pretty close. I'm gonna have to mount this in before we adjust it. Well, I guess I could do it outside of the truck too, but a lot easier once it's mounted in here. A little bit strange since the pivot ball goes onto this side, so you can't really access that. Oh, actually, I can use the nut on this side like that. Oh no, that's gonna be tough. Not enough clearance there. So I'm gonna have to remove the shock tower to get to that other screw. And you know, a captured ball joint like this is much better than the, you know, kind of the just the interference fit, you know, snap in type that's on the stock end link here, right? This way it's being captured in by the screw, versus this can, you know, under an extreme torque situation, pop out. You can see the plastic shreds there from the shock tower. So it's fixed up here. It should be pretty quick. I'll grab my screwdriver. Where is... I'm not sure where my other bit is, unfortunately. I might have to use... Where are my 2.5mm drivers? Okay, well, we'll have to go by hand on this. No, not the right one, 2mm. Okay, so these mount into the transmission case. The 4 of these countersunk screws, and I wish I really had the proper bit for my screwdriver. So you guys are going to be watching me. Just unscrew these. 4 screws, by hand. But unfortunately, that driver is nowhere to be found on my bench. I'm sure you guys can relate. And I'm cleaning up my bench too. All right. And actually, I can even flex this tower and only have to remove one screw here. What do I want to do? This one, I might use this longer screw. No, that's not long enough. I've got a handy collection of stainless button head screws here from IXL on Amazon. I'll include a link to that. But I've every screw I touch, I try to just go ahead and replace with a stainless one while I'm in there. Okay, let's see how long this one is. All right. That one might work well for this screw over here. Huh? Let me see here. I'm gonna get a better tool for the job here. That is probably not going to give me enough angle to get behind here. I'm going to see if I have... I could use needle nose pliers to hold the nut on the other side of that. Get my thread lock. What else? What else? I had a wrench. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Let's see if, no, this is not going to fit behind there. Yeah, I'm going to just hold the nut there with some needle nose pliers. Okay, so we'll screw this in. Let's just check up. I just need something that's long enough to go through both of these and then put a nut at the other end. And so that looks good. All right. So another benefit of those using the stainless steels, of course, stainless steel screws won't rust. And also I can tell what screws I've replaced on a particular vehicle until they're all stainless if I don't feel like doing them all at once. Actually, I think this might even hold. I don't think I need to use a captured nut. But I don't think I can get a screwdriver behind the shock tower. Well, it'd be much easier to... I don't think I'll have to replace it again though. I might just do that. I think I could tweak this. Why don't I just take this off? Oh, interesting. The other side does have a nut capturing that shock tower, or that ball joint. Huh. I wonder if I put that on there or not. That's interesting. On the side we do, yeah. There's a nut on the other end of that ball joint. Where did I put that? Is that even long enough? I think I might have done that because this one screwed out. Or interesting. I'll have to go back to my videos and see if I had made that modification to this truck or if it came that way. And this is also interesting because these screws are the same size, but this is holding quite well. Huh. All right, you know what? I'm gonna put a nut on the other side. I'm just noticing this. Look at how the ends are different here. Ball joints. I'm wondering which side I should use. This one gives you more pivot, whereas this one less. This end gives you less. Well, let's see here.
This is a rock.
Yeah?
It's a rock.
I didn't notice that when I was first doing. Okay, so I'm gonna use
a screw driver.
Yeah.
Screw driver.
I'm gonna figure this off off camera. Let me know what you guys think of this video. We'll do a continuation of this series here. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Thanks again for watching.